At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners and Humana. News is also brought to you by Barry Levinson and Associates, Pahrump's Bankruptcy Center. When it comes to important matters like bankruptcy, call an experienced, compassionate attorney. Call the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump. Call 775-727-4747. News is also brought to you by Capriati Sandwich Shop, located in the Pahrump Nugget Casino. Call us at 775-751-3354 to order ahead.
Tonight on News 46, one woman is injured in a 4-vehicle accident.
Humana opens a new office right here in Pahrump.
And Valley Electric Association offers us a new program. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell and news across Nevada with Janet Eric. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, November 29th, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. One woman was injured as a result of a 4-vehicle accident this afternoon.
Tonight's accident report is brought to you by Stovall and Associates. Don't expect insurance companies to have your best interest in mind. Stovall and Associates cares. Let us help you if you have been involved in an accident.
Emergency crews responded to a 4-vehicle accident here at Homestead and Highway 160 this afternoon. We're going to speak to Sergeant Carlos Rivera from Nevada Highway Patrol.
We're out here working a 4-vehicle accident.
Very rare 4-vehicle accidents. Tell me a little bit about this one.
It appears right now, based on the investigation right now, that 3 vehicles in front were stopped at the stoplight, and it appears that the silver Lexus traveling northbound did not stop or slow down. It appears to rear end, and then we had a chain reaction on here.
Wow. And then we have a gold pickup truck that was also involved in this very front car.
That is correct. It was a vehicle that was directly at the intersection on there, and they were able to move their vehicle out of the intersection.
I know that we have one person entrapped.
We did have one person that was transported, and right now it's unsure of her condition right now.
We don't know if she's mechanically or medically.
That is unknown right now.
And nobody else inside the other vehicles were injured?
No, not at this point.
Do we know that speed played a factor or just not paying attention to the roadway?
Well, right now it's kind of early to estimate anything like that, so everything is still premature right now in the investigation. But we do want to ask people that they do pay attention. The holiday seasons are upon us. Watch your cell phone uses, watch your texting uses, wear your seatbelt, be patient, and just pay attention to traffic in front and behind you as well.
And once again, that one woman was transported to Desert View Hospital via Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue. The accident investigation is underway. That will be conducted by Nevada Highway Patrol. This is Deanna O'Donnell at Homestead and Highway 160 for News 46.
Well, Dr. Conrad Murray was sentenced today to 4 years behind bars, the maximum punishment possible for his part in Michael Jackson's death, saying the doctor's role in the singer's fatal overdose was money for medicine madness. In tomorrow night's newscast, Zach Fuentes will have more on Dr. Conrad Murray's sentencing on your entertainment this week.
And World AIDS Day is observed December 1st of each year. It's dedicated to raising awareness of the AIDS pandemic caused by the spread of HIV infection. It is common to hold memorials to honor persons who have died from HIV/AIDS on this day. Government and health officials also observe the event, often with speeches or forum on the AIDS topics. AIDS has killed more than 25 million people between 1981 and 2007, and an estimated 33.2 million people worldwide live with HIV as of 2007, making it one of the most destructive epidemics in recorded history. Despite recent improved access to antiretroviral treatment and care in many regions of the world, the AIDS epidemic claimed an estimated 2 million lives in 2007, of which about 270,000 were children. To find out more and how you can help with the beginning of the end of AIDS, go to worldaidsday.org.
And folks, the Nye County School District has a responsibility to locate, assess, and identify children ages 3 to 5 who are not enrolled in any school program and who may have some kind of developmental delay. If your child is currently being served through Nevada Early Intervention, please contact them about 90 days prior to your child turning 3 years old. If you live anywhere within Nye County, contact the Nye County School District's Special Education Office at 751-4015 for an initial phone pre-screening.
And the Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce held a ribbon cutting for the new Humana office in the Albertsons Shopping Center.
Yay!
You know, honestly, this is an exciting time for us. We've been committed to Pahrump for a while, but this is a physical location that people can come to, get answers to questions. We're excited about being able to open this office today.
We're right here in the Albertsons Shopping Center, and we were just talking to somebody who just signed up for Humana just the other day. Tell me a little bit about the services. He said he had a representative come to his home.
Absolutely. We have several reps that are here, but we have one rep, actually 2 reps now, that actually live here in Pahrump, and they never leave. And they actually do house calls, so you can come to our office here as a sales office, or people will come to your home. We try to make it as easy as we can for our senior population of Medicare eligibles to be able to enroll with Humana.
And why is it so important to have an actual on-site location here? People feel more comfortable, don't they, when they can talk to somebody face-to-face?
I think so. I think one of the challenges about open enrollment is all the information that's required. And I think people are somewhat reticent to give information over the phone. So this gives people the ability not only to have a representative come to their house, but when they so desire to come down here and to talk with somebody in person and sign up.
I know that we've had some things going on here as far as senior dimensions and the doctors and facility here, changing over, and Humana is still there for the doctors if people want to keep their doctors.
Absolutely. Actually, Humana has always been here, and actually Humana has been with the Pahrump medical community for quite a long time, and we are merely growing that community. We want to increase the choices of physicians and services and continue to improve those services over time as well. Now, it's also, you mentioned what's important about having an office here. I also believe it's important to have an office here in Pahrump is our commitment to Pahrump, to the city, to say we're here, we have a long-term lease, and we are here as part of the community. So this is not a quick fix. We're going to be doing services like doctors will be doing medical lectures here in this facility. It's not just a sales office. It's a place to come get a cup of coffee, to relax. We even have a couple of big easy chairs and just to enjoy for socializing, to come and learn, either one-on-one, talk to folks if they have any questions about insurance, or to come and meet some of our physicians who will be here doing various medical lectures. And we're going to be getting that information out to the community as we start to schedule those. So I believe that this facility is going to evolve over time to do many things. And it's all about the community telling us, what do you need? We'll make it happen.
And this Friday at 10 a.m., Santa will be picked up by Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue's fire truck from the Humana office and taken to Healthcare Partners on Calvada for his yearly physical, which will be done by Dr. Andraki. If you would like to wave at Santa while he travels in the fire truck, when you see him traveling down Highway 160, he'll be shortly leaving after 10 a.m. from that Humana office.
All right, folks, and coming up after the break, we'll have the Boy Scouts who are collecting food for the Salvation Army, and we'll have much more after the break, so please keep it here.
News 46 is brought to you by Southwest Medical Associates. Their healthcare center is now open in your neighborhood. Southwest Medical Associates. Now that's powerful medicine.
Welcome back to News 46. Valley Electric Association has a new program that may make it easier for you to pay your bill. If you're having some issues getting a deposit together for Valley Electric, or you would just like to pay-as-you-go plan, they have it now. We're going to speak to Linda Cass.
We are very, very excited about this program. It's prepaid metering, and it has so many benefits. There aren't any late fees with it, no disconnect charges, no reconnect fees, no deposits, and that is most important because people are always concerned about having their deposit money. And you can pay for as little or as much as you can afford. When you experience financial difficulties or you're waiting for a paycheck, you can pay what you can afford.
So how does this work then?
You call and apply for this program, the prepaid metering program, and there is an in-house monitor that keeps track of how much you have left before you need to pay for more usage. And what it means is you pay in advance for the amount of power that you are going to use for a day, a week, whatever period you choose. We're very flexible.
Like prepaid calling on your cell phone. You pay for it ahead of time.
That is exactly it. And when it runs out, the power will go off, but you can add more with a credit card or a bank transfer online, and then the power will be restored in minutes. The best part about this is that you can let the deposit that's on our books work for you. It can be utilized for your benefit in many ways, and you can call in to the office to choose the best method that will work for you, and that's 727-5312.
Will a customer be able to tell how much they're using so that they can cut back as they go?
Absolutely, yes. Once again, there is an in-house monitor. There is a deposit for that. You can find out all the particulars at the main office. Just call in, but you'll be able to tell exactly how much you've used, exactly how much you have left. Wow. It's very convenient, and it is really wonderful. This is a program that we've wanted to do for a long time, and we have it ready to go, and just call in to fill out the application.
Thank you.
Well, we spoke to Healthcare Partners obstetrician and gynecologist Dr. Alex Norton.
Obstetrician gynecologist. I've been coming to the Pahrump for about the past 8 years, and I enjoy coming out here and serving the community. There's a big need for a good obstetrician gynecologist here in town.
The Healthcare Partners, you come from Vegas. Do you have an office in Vegas as well?
Yes, I do. I have an office in Vegas. I come to the Pahrump Clinic on Tuesday mornings, every Tuesday morning.
Wonderful. And do people need to go through their medical doctor to see you, or should they call you directly?
They can choose to go through their medical doctor, or however they can call my office in Las Vegas to make an appointment.
And so tell me a little bit about the profession. I know that OBGYNs are not just for women who are expecting, but everybody should go see an OBGYN. How often?
Yes, a woman should see a gynecologist. I also do gynecology at least once a year for an annual exam and screening, pap smear, do cultures, mammograms, and other women's health needs. For
children, for teens, what age do you recommend that they start seeing a gynecologist?
ACOG recommends start seeing a gynecologist at age 21. However, if they're sexually active, they could be seen sooner. So once they become sexually active, it's recommended that they come in, make an appointment, and see a gynecologist, like myself, and for preferably STD screening, and other. Also, HPV vaccine. We have a vaccine called Gardasil that's available for women before they become sexually active.
So that is really a groundbreaking vaccine, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And it's going to save many lives.
I believe so too. Should they have it younger, or should they wait until they're older to have that vaccine? If, say, your daughter is not sexually active, should she have it earlier, even before?
Yes, I think the recommendations are age 12, preferably before they become sexually active. They should see the physician to obtain the Gardasil vaccine.
Tell everybody what the Gardasil vaccine does.
Gardasil vaccine is supposed to prevent patients from developing HPV. HPV is human papillomavirus. It's known to cause abnormal pap smears, cervical cancer, and there's also a strain that also causes genital warts.
And you can ultimately die from HPV, can't you?
Yes, if it progresses to cervical cancer.
For older women, how often should they see a gynecologist?
Older women should see a gynecologist once a year.
And for obstetrician purposes, you set up the appointments and then they have regular visits.
Correct. Regular visits here in Pahrump.
And then as far as older women are concerned, is there things that they should be concerned about?
I don't quite understand.
For gynecology, is there things that if they have questions, if they have things that they should be screening or regular common things that they might want to talk to their gynecologist about?
Yes, like I said before, they should come in for annual screenings such as pap smears. Pap smears are wonderful, able to detect precancerous changes before they progress to cancer, as well as mammograms and other health issues.
Do you do mammograms too as well?
Yes, we do provide mammograms here in Pahrump at the Healthcare Partners.
So you're here once a week so people can give Healthcare Partners a call, or do you have a number in Vegas you want to give out?
Yes, my number in Vegas is 702-933-6400.
And the Boy Scouts were in front of Walmart collecting food for the holidays on behalf of the Salvation Army.
We have 6 members of our troop. We're out doing scouting for food to help with the Salvation Army and the needy. It's for the annual holiday thing.
They do this every year, don't they?
Yeah.
This is a yearly tradition. It's got big corporate sponsors. This year we've been out in front of Smith's, which is a large corporate sponsor, and now we're here at Walmart collecting. All of the troops and packs in the valley participate in this. It's not just Troop 180. We just are coordinating it. My wife Kiana and I have, and the pack leader Mark King from the Salvation Army. We've all worked together, and with the stake leaders from the other churches in town which sponsor scouting. We work together on a yearly basis to get this food drive done, and as long as I've been here, I've been in scouting 7 years. This is just a yearly tradition. The week before Thanksgiving, we do scouting for food, and we pass out bags at the front of the door, and all of the food stays in the valley for the Salvation Army, and the boys and the troop and the Cubs, they collect it for the Salvation Army.
And tell me, Hunter, you're the leader?
Yes, I am. I am the senior patrol leader. I've been the senior patrol leader for 3 years. We're working on our citizenship in the community merit badge.
Well, at the open house at Southwest Medical, we spoke to one of their specialists who is also a cardiologist.
So cardiology, that's the heart specialty. We attend to all the issues of the heart, from congestive heart failure, electrical disorders, chest pain. We do stress testing. We have 2 locations in Las Vegas, one in Rancho and Charleston, one in Siena Heights, where we see patients on a daily basis, Monday to Friday. We do all kinds of outpatient testing, including echocardiograms, stress tests, treadmills, monitors. We see patients right now once a month in Pahrump, and we have a lot of our patients in Las Vegas who, actually in Pahrump, who drive all the way from Pahrump to see us in Vegas. So we're trying to make it easier, especially for the seniors who probably constitute more than 70% of our patients, so that they don't have to make this drive. So we're trying to come to them here, to their location, in this community, and make it easier for them. In the future, we're planning to get more busy, and hopefully we'll get more testing done here, so that we can be more helpful to the local community.
It is really important, especially if you're having possible problems with your heart, that you can do this locally here. So you're coming out personally here, and we can test people right here in this facility on Calvada?
In this facility right now, we have an echo machine, which is, the echo is the ultrasound of the heart, which gives us very good information about the heart muscle function, about the valve function. And we have a basic treadmill stress lab. We don't have the nuclear camera right now, so if the patient's condition requires a full chemical stress test, including nuclear imaging, we're sending them to Vegas right now. But there is plans also in the future for an e-visit, where, for example, a lot of our patients sometimes have, phone calls, they have certain issues. So with the e-visit, the concept is that the doctor can look at the patient, we can even listen to the heart with a special stethoscope that can transmit the sounds to us, to the office in Vegas. So I can be sitting in my office in Vegas and, Mrs. Williams, or sitting right here in the office, asking her about her questions and listening to her heart from Vegas without her having to drive all the way. So that's in the works as well. So yeah, absolutely. So
it's fantastic. What a great thing. So tell me a little bit about, do people need to go through their primary care physician to see a cardiologist, or can they just come into Southwest Medical and ask to see one?
At this point, the way our system set up is that we need a referral from the primary doctor. I mean, basically everybody has to have a primary care doctor for so many other factors. So at this point, as long as they have a primary care doctor, they just need to put a referral in the system. And we're very accommodating. I mean, we don't have any special, anybody who has any heart issues should be able to see us. So that shouldn't be an issue.
So do you do preventative as well as, treatment?
Absolutely. I mean, me personally, and I think the whole department, our focus in cardiology is on prevention by controlling the risk factors, the cholesterol, the blood pressure, the lifestyle issues, not smoking and exercising, promoting those factors is, for me personally, I focus on that more because I'd rather deal with those issues before getting to the blockage and to the stent and the weak heart muscle and the electrical disorders. So, but if you already have those issues, some patients have those issues already, we deal both. So we focus on both.
Well, we got our big Christmas tree down there in the parking lot of Saddle West.
Absolutely.
We tied on all the ornaments with twist ties and cable ties. So I heard there might be some wind.
Yeah, hopefully use some super glue with those twist ties. Cause
we're going to find out all about what's coming up in your week of weather with Zach Fuentes when we return.
News 46 Weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump, local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 Weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org. News 46 Weather is also brought to you by Humana.
Welcome back to News 46. I'm Zach Fuentes here with your weather. It's pretty nice out there today. We had mostly cloudy skies and our high was at up to 72. Kind of warm for us, but not too warm at all. Our winds came out of the east-southeast at 3 miles per hour and our gusts were at up to 11 miles per hour. Pressure was at 30.15 and the UV is back to the same at 3 moderate. Our humidity was only at 8% and our sunrise was at 6:34 a.m. The record for today was in 2000 at 74 degrees, not too long ago. Tonight looks like we're going to have some clear skies, a low of 46 degrees, and our winds are going to come out of the north-northeast at 4 miles per hour. The gusts at up to 7 miles per hour, and our humidity is going to go way up at 33%. The sunset was at 4:29 p.m., and our record for tonight was back in 1948 at 21 degrees. Tomorrow looks like we're going to have some sunny skies, clear, a high of 70 degrees, only 2 degrees lower than it was today. Our low is going to be at 44 degrees, and our winds are going to come out of the west-southwest at 60 miles per hour. The gusts are going to be at up to 37 miles per hour, pretty windy, and our UV is going to stay the same at 3 moderate. Sunrise looks like it's going to be at 6:35 a.m. and the humidity at 19%. And for our 7-day forecast, like I said, tomorrow's going to be pretty windy, and Thursday we have pretty much like a 20% chance of rain, I believe. The gusts are going to be at up to 41 miles per hour, and we may be issued with the high wind advisory from the National Weather Service. So we'll see how that plays out. Friday as well, we're going to have a 20% chance of rain. And Saturday through Monday, we're going to have some sunny skies, but Tuesday it looks like the clouds are going to return. We're going to have a drastic temperature drop, as you can see there. We're going to go from an overnight low of 44 to 28 degrees. So keep your pets inside and anything else that you don't want to freeze. Our highs are going to be in the 50s and 60s. Like I said, we have that cold front coming in, so it's going to be pretty chilly around here. And today's worst weather was in Fort Nonsense, where they had heavy rainfall. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Zach. Folks, the awards banquet for Pahrump Valley Speedway will be held this Saturday night at El Jefe's Restaurant on Highway 160. It all begins at 7 p.m. For more information, go to PahrumpValleySpeedway.com, and of course, the public is invited to attend.
Wonderful. The High Desert Chorals Holiday Concert will be held next Wednesday, December 7th at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6:30. Admission is $5 or $3 with a donation of a non-perishable food item. It'll be held at the Pahrump Nugget Event Center. For more information, you can call the Pahrump Arts Council at 751-6776.
And folks, don't forget Saturday at about 5:30, the Saddle West will be holding its Christmas tree lighting ceremony. So you want to make sure you show up for that.
And that's going to be so much fun. And actually, that's the community Christmas tree that we were talking about out there in the parking lot of the Saddle West. And there's going to be hot cocoa and Santa and pictures and everything. And lots of fun.
Excellent. All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And from everyone up here on the Hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe evening. And we'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.